So here's a quick tutorial on how I transform this photograph from this to this. Now, what I did here is quite simple. After doing my frequency separation and did my color correction and announcements, this is what I basically did here. I made it into a new layer. I did mesh into a new layer, Control Alternate Shift E to make a new layer, and then select subject. Select subject. As I'm doing that, it will select the subject for me, and then once it does that, I will so once it selects the subject for me, the next thing I do is to mask it. Just click the mask button and it will mask out the background from the subject. If you click, hold, alternate, and click on that layer, you see that it has cleared out the background, leaving her alone. Then what I did here was simple. I placed another textured background for her, which is this textured background. Let me bring it down here. I placed this texture background. Then the next thing I did, I put an overlay, a shadow overlay behind her to create that window effect. I see there's a window that opposite her, and also also downloaded a depth overlay and place it in front of her. Let me show you. It was my digs at 100%. This height was, I changed the blending mode to screen and then reduce the opacity. I used 48% earlier for the picture, so I'll maintain that number, 48. Now this is 40. This is how it's now looking. After doing that, I did my color grade. This is what I did here in this color grade group. Let me show you what I did here. Now what I did here is quite simple. I did open my curve. I adjusted the RGB sliders, the red. I made some adjustments on the red, on the green. Okay, yeah, I did an adjustment on the green, some slight adjustments on the green, then on the blues. After doing that, I added some gradient map to it, reduced the opacity to 10%, and then selected color. I adjusted the blacks and added the two cyan and blue to the blacks, and then green, and then finally I added a black and white adjustment layer, changed the blending mode to multiply, and reduced the opacity to 48%, and gave me this look before after. Then I also placed that same shadow overlay in front of her and reduce the opacity to about 18%. Then added a light ray, and see if there's a light coming from the window. This I did, and then with the help of a brush, I also adjusted with the help of a brush, a fog brush. Yes, I actually added the little fog to it, and then adjusted the light, the light of that fog coming in, and then did some color adjustment. Finally, I added noise to it, and that was how I was able to get this picture from this to this. Thank you for watching, and if you want me to post a video like this in the future, let me know in the comment box and I will post a video in future.